Hi guys, and welcome to day 2 of this week's 5 Things, where we are looking at the 5 best support bands I've ever seen live. We said yesterday, I've been very fortunate to see a lot of bands live, many more at festivals than I have anywhere else. But, I've seen, sort of 20, 25 bands just on their own shows, so I've seen a lot of support bands. Fortunate to see quite a lot of good ones. Obviously, you get the odd not so good one thrown in there as well. But this list this week is obviously just talking about the best. Today we're going to talk about a band that I've actually seen support other artists twice. We're going to concentrate on the second time that I saw them, and that band is Against the Current. Now, the first time I saw Against the Current, I saw them supporting All Time Low. They were first on the bill, and they left an impression, but they weren't brilliant by any stretch of the imagination. They were overshadowed by another support band that we're going to talk about tomorrow. But Against the Current then supported Good Charlotte a couple of years later at the O2 Academy in Birmingham, and they were just absolutely brilliant. They had sort of stiff competition that day as well. They had Milk Teeth supporting Good Charlotte as well. So Against the Current went on straight after Milk Teeth before Good Charlotte, and they just tore the house down. They were really, really good. Good Charlotte were quite loyal to them in that, they'd taken them out a few times. They brought them over to the UK a few times. And Against the Current is just a right type of band to, introduce people that are going to a Good Charlotte gig. It's the right type of band to play beforehand. The songs are brilliant. Chrissy Costanza's got a great voice. She's got a great personality. A really, really, really good stage presence. And, the songs just translate across really well live. Obviously, it isn't as typical punk rock as Good Charlotte is, but it's kind of got, that modern influence as well with the techno and the, the electronic stuff. Feeds in really well. And I was really surprised, it was 2,000 cap venue, and the amount of people that knew Against the Current and knew the tracks, whereas when I'd seen them a couple of years ago, it was in an arena and nobody knew who they were. And, it was really quite a nice surprise, and, they were really, really good. The track of theirs I've chosen to cover is Gravity, which I think isn't probably their strongest track, but it's certainly my favourite one of theirs to play. It's maybe not my favourite one of theirs to just listen to. But they're just a solid band, so hopefully if you enjoy it, if you haven't heard of them, go and check them out. I've done all sorts of different covers of theirs on my YouTube already, so make sure you check them out if you haven't already. Enjoy this cover. This is Gravity. Check back tomorrow for another episode of 5 Things.
Do you remember feeling invincible when there was trouble? It was us against the world. We kept running through the night, chasing the sun till anything felt right. So can you save me now? I get lost up in the clouds. Can you save me now? You are my gravity. So can you save me now? When the ground drops out, I get lost in the clouds. Save